years that's gone on, be grateful and be ready to meet him again. Daddy, I remember all those years when you could do no wrong in my eyes. You were my first love.
And oh, how hard my teenage years must have been for you, with me constantly challenging everything you said.
But I look at you differently now, Daddy, not with the eyes of a child. For over the years, I began to see that maybe you weren't the strongest or the smartest by the world standards. But with your 8th grade education, you did pretty well.
And not with the eyes of a teenager, always probing and challenging, but I see you through the eyes of an adult now, Daddy, full of love and precious memories of my growing up years.
And there were some changes. Your hair, once dark, became a fine silvery gray, what was left of it. And your eyes were surrounded by little lines, permanently engraved from the joy and the pain of your life.
I remember those eyes, Daddy, darkening with anger at my disobedience or twinkling with laughter at my childish pranks. Your wonderful eyes that quietly looked for and expected the best from me.
And Daddy, your hands, even when warm, were so loving, whether giving a gentle hug or swatting my body.
Your hands that worked so hard to provide for our family, that cut the grass, took out our trash, and put toys together on Christmas Eve.
The hands that removed splinters from my tiny fingers, applied Band-Aids and wiped away my tears. Hands that taught me how to drive a tractor, pull a cow trailer, and yes, even back it up to the right spot. Hands and a heart that made me feel like I could do anything in this world.
Hands that held the family Bible during devotion and made sure your family was in church on Sundays. Hands that once cradled me and now cradle my children.
I look to you, Dad. For the years you were father, provider, protector, and my vision seemed so blurred during my teenage years, it slowly became clear. And I saw, maybe for the first time, that God gave you to me as an example of himself. And that through you, I was given a glimpse of the wondrous love of my Creator. And you led me to follow him.
And Daddy, I know you will always be with me. But you're giving me the legacy of Christian love to share with my children.
For now, I see that the greatest gift of lasting value that you have given me was not one of worldly wealth, for that passes away, but it was the life you lived for the glory of God. For the effects of such a life, Daddy, reach far into eternity. Thank you. I love you, Daddy.
I love you.
Amen.